A good evening, lads. A good evening, boys. And welcome to more Mythic Rank. The game that always gives us the maximum amount of smibbly jibs that a man can handle. Right, boys? Nice to see that the first new card exposed to me is Mono Black Pubes. Always the best strategy for a game of Magic. Alright, so I need a blue land. What does this actually do? Skeletons and zombies, so 2 removals, 2 sweepers is probably good. Right, but we do have to reach it. We do have to reach it. But I'm sure it'll be GG checks of these, boys. I'm sure it'll be GG checks these. Play fetch lands in a mono-colored deck. Not entirely sure what that's about. But he might just want to be filling his grave for the memes. So reanimate exists. That's something I need to remember. Well, he's not going to be able to spunk this out this turn. Well, boys, unless I draw some memes. Oh man, absolute god draw. Zombies you control have menace and some other stuff. Okay, boys. That's not what I'm looking for. Alright, well, I might end up dead now. But, we had a wonderful time. We had a wonderful time, and it was wonderful all the way up until we died of AIDS. Still, I feel like only one has to be blue. Has to be blue. Never mind. Never mind, Lance. That'll teach me to not play mono bullshit all day. That will always teach me not to do the same thing that everybody above. That's not true either. It's not like everyone always plays mono wanks. Alright. I guess we might be able to blood on the pubes it, and as long as this isn't some nuclear bomb grade card, we should be able to survive the match. But we'll see. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana at the moment. As long as he keeps playing lands, I think that's fine. Alright, he's got nothing. He's got nothing. He'll be able to sacrifice the Mind Stone. But then what? I mean, he'll be playing top deck mode, but I'm sure he'll draw something better than me. You know what I mean, boys? You know how Magic the Gathering always feels. Alright, he's having a long think about nothing. That's what I like to see as well. Hey, boys, what fucking H? What a shock. He didn't use his Mind Stone. That was odd. So what do all of these things even do? Nothing. Alright. So, Mindslaver, what could I sacrifice? Nothing much. We won't use this until later on. Boyish, that's all I can say. I mean, this is just glorious magics. Mono, 25-pound land, twat. Robbing his balls, doing fuck all, shitting his knob. And at the end of the day, Lance, we might be able to slap a bitch in the face. So I can destroy one artifact. we'll see if that's even worth it. I might just make a treasure. Okay. Okay, boys, jibba-ba-dee-dos. Draw 2. My hand's actually pretty good. Alright. Shoot the shits. That's an outlaw, presumably. So, what's the ward? 2. I don't know what anybody beach planch. I'm sure it'll all work out though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana now. If I play Overflowing Insight, you have to imagine that will solve all my mana and card issues forever. Also maybe dying of H. So I presume a zombie giant is not an outlaw. I could have killed this instead, but it's a lot smaller. So let's just say fuck that AIDS. Okay, boys.
No gods can protect you now.
I'm on 9.
Taking that.
That's not a lot. The spell can't be countered. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with mana 3 or less. Don't think I've ever seen that before, boys. Alright, that was a wonderful game. That was a wonderful game, boys. Absolutely fantastic. Exhausted all his resources early doors, got blown up, and then I fucking crawled over the finish line because I didn't have any real spells. Well, they were real spells, but, you know, I couldn't chain any together. Wonderful stuff. So we'll keep playing this. Maybe we'll play some new cards. Maybe we'll add a couple of other cards to other decks. Then play an hour of Broken Aids. But I want to be gone by midnight. And I always, every time I set a departure time, I always overrun by 4 hours. But we'll see this time. Alright, we'll have Behold. Haven't got any removal for the Tatty Over. It could easily get out of control, but eat my balls. I mean, I say eat my balls. I think I might end up with 8s now. Something like Cultivate. I think I fucked it up. Ugh. So I also haven't got any blue again. I've done the same thing. Boys, this might be turning into a miniature catastrophe. So unless I top deck one of my 50 removal spells, we might get stuck having a spot of H. I think that's all too late. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana-ish, maybe. Oh man, it's such a waste to manually kill this and then play this and then kill everything else. But I will die otherwise. I should have played this first to really see what's going on. River's Rebuke. Gain control of target creature with mana value X or less. Alright. So Chandra should kill all of those, then this will kill Chandra, and then I'll die. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful aids, Lance. Although, I wonder if there is an actual cleaner solution to such a huge. Take 5. Let's have a think. Alright. I don't know. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's right at all.
Stay back. I'm an explosive.
So if I -3, everybody except the Sawtooth dies. If I do this, everyone's gonna live. Whatever.
I've got a burning desire to finish.
I don't know if that's correct, boys, but we will have to see. We will have to see. I mean, I have at least one more draw. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. 7 mana for the land. Is he gonna steal the Valks? He is gonna steal the Valks. So I take 3. So what is this? Conjure a duplicate of the top card of their library. Alright, I think I have to play Chimbos and just hope for the best. Which is fair enough. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. So, we'll have a look, see if I can put a 5-mana sweeper on top. If I can't, then I am likely to be dead of H, boys. So, 5-mana sweeps on top. That's not gonna make me survive, Lance. So it was my fault. I should have taken more removal in my opening hand. Alright. That's a GG. I mean, technically it's 3, but River's Rebuke is kills me. Never mind. Never mind. It was just a bad keep. Especially when you can see what their shit is about. And it didn't even pop off. I lost to a bunch of 2-1s. That's how you know it was 8. Maybe it would have been better to kill all the creatures except the Sawtooth. But the Sawtooth would have done more damage anyway. But then, I think maybe it was right. Alright, bit of Triumph to kill the Schmeege. Everything else looks pretty nice. I actually think Mindslaver could make it into the main deck. Because don't forget, this deck is just playing all of the new cards. Which, as you can see, is not that many. Okay, boys. I do like playing a Search for Ascantaron too. But you can't do it in this situation, otherwise you might die of H. The amount of time taking there makes me think he might actually have an answer. Okay. Play a land. No, nothing. He's quacked. He's quacked it up, lads. And that is beautiful stuff. He's quacked it up. I think Search is still better. No need to shock my knob. Alright, so we'll ditch anything that isn't a land, play Davriel, do the Davriel shits, slap it up on the tubes. Everybody will have had a wonderful time. We'll play some Broken Sword, get stuck on one of the harder levels, and then die of 8. Okay, boys. Boys, it was okay sweet the whole time. Alright, tap land is just the most standard magics you could ever guess. I do think I want cards. Okay, I don't know if it's played Davriel anymore. We might have to play Key and blow up all the boys. I think that probably is one of the things that has to be done. Although if I play Davs, I might get away with it for a turn. It's interesting. I want to be greedier than that, though. It didn't work out. So, Key... I mean, if I play the Key, it has to get Day of Judgment. That's all fucking AIDS. I mean, all of this is just... all of that is just trying to tease me into accepting sex bomberage when on 2 mana, I'm getting absolutely flambéed. The man's got 2 mana. But 3, 6, 7 boys who keep chaining their balls. Alright, we got 2 looks at a sweeps. Otherwise, am I gonna get smashed by weenies again? Boys, no, I can only kill 1. Can only kill 1 now. Okay, so let's see if this actually saves me. Gain 7, so that wouldn't do any damage. It would still kill me. And I'm 1 away from being able to do this. Alright. Yeah. Oh, I should have just used that. Never mind.
First iron out the details, then tea.
Well, they're going to smash my balls anyway. 1 mana going to save my balls. Who would have believed that, eh? 2 mana for the whole match, and I drew precisely 1 removal spell that I also put in the grave because I didn't think it would do any good. And I also used that. But we won't talk about that one. We won't talk about that one, boys. So I don't know what I took out for all the new cards, but, you know, the balance seems to be off. That's why we made a new deck rather than bastardize the original bubbles. I fucking love the bubbles. But I don't like Crowbar Innates against literally 1 new card that was mono black. That's how you know everyone playing this game is a classic land. So Toxrill is shit. But on the plus side, it does mean they play counter spells a lot of the time, which is good news. I don't know why I didn't play black there. Now I can't play this next turn in case it's needed. But we also won't tell anybody about that. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. So we get to play Geralf and see if it's any good. Whenever you cast a spell during your turn other than your first, make a zombie and then something else. Yeah, I mean, everyone just plays the fucking game exactly the same. Toxrill means I'm going to cast Toxrill on 7, but for the 6 previous turns, I want 11 counterspells. It literally never doesn't go the exact same way. It's just such a boring fucking community of pussies. But we love magic, don't we, boys?
Multiverse deserves.
Oh, you can only play them as... you can only play them as sorceries. I forgot. I'd rather just fucking cast these. So plotting creatures is pretty good, I would say. I would say that, boys, because I am a man of the lance.
I'll find what I need soon.
I'm going to assume that all of these are... Like I said, these are all just going to be counter spells and then play Toxrill at the end. That's what I think. What a surprise, boys. What an absolute shocker. Reaper LeFunk says he doesn't play Toxrill like that, but I've only ever played against it like that. And it's literally what's happening. So, in conclusion, I'm always right, and GG XD. Alright, I mean, we'll see if they play it on 7. But I need a draw that's not anything that's just... I mean, I suppose that's alright. I suppose that's alright, Lance. But we'll see. Oh my lord, what a load of boring shit. So what does this do? Add 1 mana of any color. Activate only if Mirex enter the battlefield this turn. Create a midget. Okay. So grab another 2 counter spells. That's gonna be fun. Maybe I need more counter spells. Nah, I think that's crazy talks. I think that's crazy talks, Lance. Because for every game like this that you play, you still play fling 50 creatures on the field on turn 3. Way more. I just need Chandra, I think. But that's what? 84 to 1 chance? Another useless piece of shit. I'm gonna waste this. Just because the game's boring enough. I guess they changed how this works. Alright, I don't know if I want to play through this one. Reef says, must be a CGB net deck that brokery matter. Well, everybody on the Tube's decks breakity matter. Like, that's what makes them all indistinguishable. They all breakity matters. That's how Magic works. That's what makes it so fucking good. But what doesn't make it good is that I see a thing and I know exactly the 100 cards in the deck. Never any individuality of schmeeble in it. It's just shit. And this is, you would think this is the absolute individuality schmeeblage format. But it just isn't. Nothing is, really. Nothing on the line. 100 cards. Do you know how many bad cards you can play in a deck that size? 0. Because everyone else is on super horny mode as well. So, a GG's XD's, boys. A GG's XD's. This is boring. This is boring. I don't want to play anymore. I'm just going to fling this. If it gets countered again, then I'm just leaving. Like, I just don't give a fuck. So, just all draw and counter. Alright, I don't even give a fuck what happens. Fucking pussies. Man. Just the fun. Like, a new set is out. So what do? I want to play 5-minute per turn counter spells, please, Dad. I can't tell anyone how to play this game, obviously, otherwise we'd all be having fun. Or we'd all be full-on fascist, commander, rule 0, follow the rules or get banned kind of dweebs. But if I could tell anybody how to play, it'd be play with your tits out. Just like Lewis Spunkbuckets. And look what it's done for her. She got a whole career out of this shit. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff, boys. So, if it's true that I want to stop playing at midnight, Magic just takes so long. That's what I've started to realize. Like, it feels like I haven't had a game, as usual, and we're 25 minutes in. 25 minutes in, and it still feels like no Magic has been Magicked. But then that's standard for this, I suppose. Whatever. I'll open some more cards. See what else is available. And then have a shit. But so what do I want? I got black and red, blue. There's a lot of red there. We'll say blue though. Okay. I was trying to see if I could plot this and have enough to do something else, but I couldn't. Not ragging my boys. Well, that's got to get dealt with, obviously, Lance. Not with this, actually. I might need that for bubbles. Alright. Looks like we might be getting a spot of the age. Crucius is very good. Alright, I'll believe that Crucius can save my balls. That's a good draw as well, boys. So what do I need him to do? I need him to play bubbles. Alright, that wasn't what I was expecting. Okay. So I'm scared he might plus it. And Perilous Voyage is not awful. Maybe I mean, if I scry, who knows what would happen. So if he makes me discard Stinger Bollocks, I mean, it's a card that we won't be able to see, you know, which is a little bit sad. But Perilous Voyage, alright, fuck it then. I mean, we're basically playing the same deck. There's no situation where I can cast bubbles that I feel like the game's lost. You know? But, like we say, everyone is entitled to concede. At least he's not stalling the game out. Which, in this day and age, is all you can actually ask for. And Oko fuckboys, obviously. So what else can we do, boys? What else can we do? I mean, this deck was new, but it wasn't good. It wasn't good. And I don't know if new can outstrip the word good. But, you know, for now. I mean, I don't even know if it is new. It's just got a couple of... I'm not playing a mono deck. I can't be fucked. I can't be fucked for that level of AIDS. All day, it's just going to be no monos. Except mono, white and green, because they're super, super shit. And black. That's shit as well. So not blue or red. Which is basically the aids. I don't think I want to use my limited time doing a draft. You know, I don't know any cards. I mean, I could start a draft, I suppose. It's the best time to do it when everybody's new. Hey, it's mono shits. Yeah, alright, we'll do a draft. I can't be fucked to play the same decks over and over again. No new shit. Everybody's a twat. It's so fucking boring. So I kept it because this is really good. I'm sure that we will find the shit. So this is a core artificer. That's a god. Artificer is probably... I probably have more artificers than cores. But it doesn't matter. He's not playing any counter spells. He might also be dead. Oh, boys. Why is this game this good? It's incredible stuff. It's incredible stuff. All right, I don't know what to do then. I'm not playing 7 games. I might play 3 games and go hand 3. Oh, if it's not Outlaws, I don't want to do a Premier draft. Traditional, no. Which is the one I want? This one, is it? Yeah, this is the one. Alright, fuck it. We'll do rare drafting. You know, the usual. Rare drafting. The first color I take is the color I keep. The end. Beautiful stuff. 3 steps ahead. Counter target spell. That's fucking shit. Rakish crew. When enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 mercenary creature token with target creature you control gets +1. Only as a sorcerer. Whenever an outlaw you control dies. I mean, I don't know what any of these fucking cards even do. It's my fault. I shouldn't start and then moan, you know? But that's what I've done. When enters the battlefield, creatures you control get +1, gain vigilance, and some other shit. I don't know. I mean, they all look rubbish and boring. That's the problem. Savage Smash. Target creature gets +2 till end of turn and it fights somebody else. That's pretty strong. I mean, it puts me in 2 colors. Oh, Betrayal of the Vault was good the other day. Alright, we'll play green and something else. Rustler Rampage. Nope. At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast a spell from your hand this turn. No. Fling, I don't think so. Alright, Betrayal of the Vault and Drover Grizzly went well yesterday. But what about Overzealous Midget? Whenever you commit a crime during your turn, it gains indestructible. That sounds like a nice trick. All the lands. I don't know. I think I might take a land, actually. This is going to come back. What about this? Flash, flying, lifelink. When it enters a battlefield, destroy target creature and opponent control that was dealt damage. Take a land. 4 damage to a lad and something else. 1 loss, blowjobs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something about auras. Return target creature card from your grave to the field. I mean, that's not bad. Ankle Biter, Death Touch. Exile target creature. If it had mana value 3 or less. Surveil 2. That could be very good. Alright, so I don't know what I am actually doing. When enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. When you do, target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. That's pretty good. I'm going to take this. But I haven't even had a chance to read all of these. See? This is why I don't want to do any drafts. I genuinely have no idea what any card does. I'll have to do like 3 drafts just to even recognize what the cards do. Tiny bonus. When it enters the battlefield, any number of target players each discard a card. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, they mill a card and lose a life. I mean, it probably doesn't do anything in a draft, right? Whenever you commit a crime, each opponent loses a life, you gain a life. That's pretty good. Alright, maybe we can go for some drain. Alright, I mean, I'm not going to get another one of these. I might see another Raven. Counter target spell that targets you. Fake your own death? I don't think so. So I want to play black and green. And maybe splash some red. In which case, which of these? When enters the battlefield, target player draws a card and loses a life. That's probably alright. Flash. When ambush Gigapede enters the battlefield, target opponent. Alright, 6-2, but for 6 mana, that's too much. We'll take that. Okay, looks like blue or white might be the other color. It looks like green might be off the menu, Leich. In which case, what do you think? White. Exchange control of 2 target creatures. Exchange control of 2 target artifacts. I think that's just a lot of faffing about. I could take the dog while I'm undecided. This was very good the other day. Now watch everything be blue in this pack. Alright, that's not true. I did like the look of this. What about this lad? Now that we can play white as well, maybe. When it enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, destroy target permanent. Alright, that's gotta be good enough. So we'll play white and maybe black and maybe 8. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, any smart drafter would take multiple colors. But that's why I'm not a smart drafter, you see? I am just a man filled with 8. Let's see if we recognize anyone, if anyone's dead. Mbappe's. Nope, we don't recognize anyone. Destroy target creature with flying, cycling, tornado. Never heard of that. Overzealous muscle again. Wrangler of the Damned. Harrier shits. Steer clear deals 2 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. 4 damage to that creature if you control the mount. Alright, I mean, that's probably better than this. I've seen this 3 times now. Which makes me think it might not be that good. Stagecoach security. When it enters the battlefield, creatures you control get +1 on vigilance till end of turn. And plot. I do like the sound of a plot. Bird soldier. When it enters the battlefield, put 1 more counter on another target creature. That's also fine. I think we'll take it. Alright. Good job we moved into white, I think. Also, I rated this. Nobody's taken even 1. So it must be rubbish. Rostler Rampage. Untap all target creatures. Target creature gains double strike. Or Vengeful Townsfolk. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control die, put a 1/1 on this. For 3, that's very good. And another one for the memes. So, Big Horn or another Vengeful Bitch. I'll take another Vengeful Bitch, but I'll play a Big Horn if it comes back. Or if I see another one. Trained Larynx. Yeah. Alright, well it does look like white is definitely open. Armadillo. Ward 1. Armadillo gets +1. Yeah, that's probably not very good. Hey, boy. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, exile target land. Yeah, I mean, in a draft, that could be good. Primal Might, what does that do? +X, and then fight someone, not bad. Vladimir, new bowls. When you commit a crime, put a 1/1 counter on Big Vlad. This ability triggers only once each turn. As long as Vlad has 4 or more 1/1 counters on it, it has Menace and Lifelink. Alright, what are we doing? Are we taking the Vlad, or are we taking the Mythic Bomb? That could be used somewhere else. I think I'm taking this. I know this can be used, but I don't care. You know what? For the sake of a draft, I'm not going to be playing that. And hey, buddy, open path journey. I think this might be worth a splash, you know. I think it does crackety better, this one. Oh, it has to be different names. Another Ruthless Lawbringer. I need weenies, though. If you play Ruthless Lawbringers, you need weenies. Forlorn Flats, very good. In the colours that I am. Very good. Destroy target crap creature. Again, very good, lads. There's a lot of shit on the table. A lot of shit on the table. So this came around quite late. So I'm going to have to believe it's one of these two. So, for the memes, I think I'm taking that. And anybody who doesn't agree can get H. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Another one. Contagion Engine. When it enters a battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each, -1 counter on each creature target player controls. Proliferate twice. Alright, that's going. I'm taking this. I might even play it. I'm not playing Bristling Back Bollocks. I can't see myself playing Betrayal. I might play an Omen Wank. I might play a Contagion Engine. Sheriff of Safe Tits. Enters a battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it, plus an additional counter on it for each other creature. That's fucking crazy. That could easily be like a 5/5. What about, well, never mind. What about this bitch? Ariette the Beguiler. She actually looks like she might be beguiling, if a little bit over the Bongler. Whenever an aura you control becomes attached to a non-land permanent an opponent controls with mana value less than or equal to that aura's mana value, gain control of that permanent for as long as that aura is attached to it. I mean, another Lawbringer. Alright, are these not very good? Are these bamboozling me, Lynch? Are they actually loadables? Well, I guess we'll find out. I mean, there's no guarantee that we will. I quite like the Raven, to be honest. Infiltrator. If none of them were cast or no mana was spent, draw a card. So this guy's all about plots. Haven't taken many black spells, actually. Put 1/1 counter on target creature against lifelink and indestructible. That's pretty good. But we need lads. Kellen joins up. When it enters a battlefield, you may exile a non-land card of mana value 3 or less from your hand. If you do, it becomes plotted. Whenever a ledge bow enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Again, seems alright. Train shits, Gigabollocks, Festering Mulch. I'm not going to take that because of this. I might play this now. There's nothing that really gives me the horn. Maybe this again. Detonation Sphere. That's how I like to read it anyway. When Detonation Sphere enters the battlefield, you may... Alright, I've got to stop reading cards I won't play. Buzzard. When it enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it, if a creature died this turn and plot something about raid, destroy artifact, enchantment. That might have been good. Sterling Supplier. When it enters the battlefield, put 1/1 counter on another target creature for 5. I don't know. Another Buzz Boy. I wanted creatures a bit smaller than these. Another Buzzage, so I guess that's a load of shit. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a layer to draw 2 cards. I think I'll take that over these. Although that's very good. I haven't seen this before. I've seen this 4 times. I think we'll get... Nobody's playing white. Another Law Bollocks. Well, I'll take the lands for sure. I say another Law Bollocks. This is the pack that I suspected one of those would come back. But I want to play the land. When this guy dies, draw a card. That's pretty great. If we're sacrificing lands, Inventive Wingsmith. At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast the spell from your hand, put a flying counter on it. Well, too late. Well, there's another one. Silver Deputy. And I'm not going to have time to read all this. Yeah, bollocks. Fake your own mauls. Kellen gets 8. This thing was in one of the last packs as well. Betrayal at the Vault again. Gem shitbags at knife point now. Exile target creature. If it had mana value 3 or less, avail 2. Alright, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Terminal Agony. Pariah. Enchant creature. All damage that would be dealt to you is dealt to enchanted creature instead. I mean, it's pretty good if you got an indestructible lad, but I don't. Prosperity Tycoon. Oh, this was apparently good enough to be the focal point of one of the jump-in packs. When Prosperity Tycoon enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 mercenary token with tap. Target creature gets +1. Sacrifice a token, it gains indestructible. I don't know, that doesn't seem great to me. Oh, I would have taken it though. I tried to click quickly enough, but it didn't allow it. It didn't allow it. I would have taken that bitch. Look at the time. 10 past 11 already. 50 minutes of streamage, and it feels like I just sat down. Moida! Moida is pretty clean, lamps in a draft. Moida is pretty clean in a draft. Rooftop Assassin. Yeah. These are probably all fine. Destroy target crap creature. That's also good. But Moida is definitely right. Proliferate twice. I mean, that's definitely going to start being played in the Atraxa Brawl decks. Annie joins up. When Annie joins up, deals 5 damage to target somebody. Yeah. Destroy target attacking creature for 2. Seems fine. Another Ruthless Law Bollocks. So Ruthless Law Bollocks is either incredibly good or just nobody's playing black and white. I wouldn't be surprised if I should take all of these, but we'll see if it comes back again. Because this is one of those cards I read and I think it must be good. But no one's taken it. But then no one's taken black and white either. So far, the main question is, do I play Omen Path Journey? Do I play and, like, risk a mana screw catastrophe? Another tiny balls? I don't think so. Sterling, shit's keeper. Alright, we'll take another ashes. Oh, it's pack 3, so 17. Well, I think we've got to take every creature after this. I don't think I'm playing Omen Path. I think it's just going to get in the way. Imp's Mischief. Change the target of shit to balls. Nope. Sterling Supplier, Overzealous. I still think that's got to be good. But nobody seems to agree. When it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on another target creature. That is not bad. I'm still going to try and go with this, though. Inventive Wingsmith. At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast a spell from your hand, and in... Okay. That's not a bad card. Humiliate. Target opponent reveals their hand. The right colors as well. You choose a card from it. That player discards the card. Alright, we'll think about that. Armored Armadillo. I don't think so. Red Rock Sentinel. Sacrifice a land, draw a card to create treasure. That could be good, you know. You get flooded. Thunder Lasso. When this enters the battlefield, attach it to a lad. It gets +1. Whenever a quick creature attacks, tap target boy. Maybe. Or a lynx. I'll take a lynx. I don't know. Only took a lynx because I hope my last card is another Lawbringer. Deedly-dee. Tap creatures. Somebody getting double strike. Maybe. I don't know. Do I need any tricks? Maybe. No, fuck you. Okay, one of these last two had better be... Lawbringer again. Oh, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Alright, now we just have to lose all our games and then shatter the matters. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Sterling Supplier might even get played. So I'm not going to play Omen Path. It just seems unnecessary. So first things first, take that out. And this. 16 lands. So we'll start at the top. 10 cuts. 24 lads is actually a pretty good amount of lands. So Contagion Engine. When it enters the battlefield, put a -1 counter on each creature opponent controls. Is that... I mean... It seems great. Is it great, though? I think so. Overzealous Muscle... just completely overlooked by everybody, which makes me think I might be wrong on it being good. Stagecoach Security. I think we'll play one of those. Consuming Ashes have to be played. I think this is probably alright. Wanted Griffin. When it dies, create a 1/1 mercenary. I'm playing all three of these. When it enters the battlefield, target player draws a card, lose a life. That's probably good. When it enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. When you do, draw some cards. That's good. Murder is good. Buzzard. When it enters the battlefield with a 1/1 if somebody died. Plot, though, is pretty good. Vengeful Townsfolk seems great. Inventive Wing-Wangs. That also seems alright. But there might just be too many high-end cards. Well, sheesh. Target opponent reveals a hand. Yeah, we'll do that one. Vance. Yeah. Raven. Whenever you commit a crime, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life. Trained Arsehole is a 3/1. That's probably okay, boys. That might be rubbish. But being a sacrifice outlet and having lifelink, I think it's okay. Destroy target attacking creatures, probably fine. Tiny balls. I think tiny balls isn't needed. That's probably fine. That's probably... Oh man, there's so many cuts still. I don't think I need this. 6 cuts. 21 lands. I still think we're playing the engine. This was so underrated based on how many were in the pack. I'll take one out then. We'll take these, or we'll keep these, I mean. I don't know, I just feel like it's good. You know, attack, after blocks, kill or something, then this guy's indestructible, kill something else. We're definitely playing 3 ruthless bitches. 6 cuts, though. Let's have a look at the queef. So 1/4. 1/4 has to. All right, we'll just use numbers. 1/4 has to go. 4 3s and a 2. All right, so we'll cut 4 3s first. Inventive Wingsmith. It just seems good. That seems good. Maybe this is shit. 1. No, that doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, Leech. If I have to cut 4, I don't want to cut any of these. I want to play this every 3, I suppose. This is only good... This is basically just for blocking. It's going to get killed for anything. But the fact that you draw a card off of a Ruthless Law Bitch is pretty solid. I'll get rid of that. That's not even good. 4 more cuts. I'm going to get rid of that. We'll play one of those. I still think the engine is good enough for the beams. Rooftop Assassin. If somebody gets damaged. It is 4 though. Is this shit? You know what? After all that talk, Overzealous Bollocks is coming out. All that shit. Let's just see. I'm putting a lot of stock in the 3-2. If it actually turns out to be rubbish, then I might have to call the police. If that 3-2 actually turns out to be a load of shit, boys, hey, what a surprise. What a surprise we're getting mana fucked. It's almost like we're playing Magic the Gathering. So fake. That's why I never want to do these drafts. So fake. Fucking rubberized penises all day long. Boys, it's just rubberized penises. So, does this do anything now? No. Okay, let's see how we get on. Fierce Retribution, probably good. If not, do I play Law Bollocks and blow up the medic? I think that's right, actually. I think that's probably right. The question is, do I block this? I think that might be right as well. But somehow, we're behind on lands, behind on cards, but we are one up on the medic. And based on Wizards being incredibly good at Magics, it's a mirror match. But the guy has got wobbly virgin lands, so you know he's the Wizards boy. You know he's the wizzy land. And like all drafts, every turn is a full-on head shrinker lance. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenage, boys. We're still scratching our heads. We're still scratching our balls, Lance. Oh my god, I don't want to play these. I don't want to fucking play this. Oh my days, even... just fuck this. You know, it's always the exact same thing. It's always the fucking AIDS. Oh my, this guy is such a fucking dent. I don't want to do this ever again. I don't want to do or play or see this game ever again for the rest of all of my days. It's far too good at my age. Let's see. Let's check on that girl. What was it? I can't remember her name. Something Senpai. Let's see if she's still playing Magic. Let's see if she's still playing Magic, boys. I can't remember her first name. Nerdy. That was it. Nerdy. Remind me, indeed. Tomorrow at 1 a.m. That's tonight. That's tonight, boys. She might be in swanging those things tonight. And I don't know about you. Hopefully she's over playing Sparky. And we can see a lot of good magics. A lot of good British magics, boys. What does this guy do? Double strike as long as you commit a crime. I'm giving my man up. Fuck it. Oh, that's actually bad. He could kill this and then block this. Never mind. Once again, I have become far too distracted by anything in the world, except players taking 20 minutes per turn. Because I would rather die than fucking wank my balls off on that shit game. Last year, boys. What was she doing last year?
So if anybody needs to know, Stack Up is a charity that focuses on the mental health of
She
our
was putting stickers on her backs, boys.
Shadow, come here.
Oh, is that a dog or a cat?
It
Let's get the votes. What do you think? Dog or a cat? I'm gonna say dog. I'm gonna say a small dog, but she's a very small girl.
Focuses on the men's serving. Yeah, I have booze.
It was a
hot
cat,
sauce,
and it's fucking enormous
marshmallows.
compared to her. Unbelievable scenes. Alright, my man's dead. Destroy tapped creature, you gain some penis. Okay, boys. So my man can fly. I think that's how it works. Indeed. That is indeed how it works, boys. So, 1 a.m. We'll see if Nerdy Shits is deciding to continue her odyssey into Magic the Gathering, or if it's going to be some other shit. In the meantime, we are going to die of AIDS. It's just so quiet. Like, there's nothing for me to say. It's just such a quiet, boring, shit experience playing a draft. And this guy can't be new because he's got wobbling lands from like 4 years ago. And yet still, boys, every single draft goes this way. And this is my very first draft in this set as well. So it's not like I can say, oh, well, everybody has to play literally 1 mile a minute. Well, that's actually quite fast, but you get what I mean. What else can we look at? I don't even know. What else can we look at, boys? Oh, I should have known she was a cat's person. 1,000 views. Playing Sparky Magic. You gotta respect those boobs, boys. More magic soon. Okay. Or maybe she means soon as in this stream. Yeah, and that does look like...
This fucking weird shit.
Oh! This is poor. That is a poor effort. That's a poor effort. I mean, how are you going to get me to watch if they're covered up? Terrible. Terrible streamer. Alright, so somebody's alive.
Wow, he blocked?
He blocked. What's this?
How's it going, KW? Oh, he shocked me. What a fucker. It's
She
okay,
got
now I
shocked,
can finally
boys.
put my damn nightmare out, and he's a flyer, and the number of swamps I control. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, boys. Nightmare.
Yeah,
That
correct.
card was like good in 1985.
And he's a flyer, so unless they get a flyer, they can't block. Hey, with the shock cards.
Oh, looks like she's in for the memes.
I'm gonna leave one in case I need to block. No, I won't. Get wrecked. CP1 tilt. Gotta love AI.
Get wrecked, but this is just not gonna do, boys. That's just not gonna do in 2019. Alright, we got Moida. I might just play Ruthless Lawbollocks as a lad, you know. What do you think? Alright. Okay, boys. Unfortunately, we're getting super mana screwed. 4, 5, 6, 7 to 4, as usual. But that's what makes Magic really fun, boys. That's what makes Magic extremely fun. What was for dinner? I haven't had dinner yet. I'm supposed to be eating soon. But I'm also supposed to not die of AIDS. Oh, we're getting closer to that contamination engine, boys. And that is what we like. Alright, I'm going to attack and see what his last card might be. So I could clear him out. I could clear him out, but I don't think it's right. I think play this. And kill this one, and then kill this. Anyway, we'll come back in like half an hour when he's figured out what to do. Oh, he's getting faster, lads. He's getting faster towards cracking the matters, so I guess we will see. I guess we shall see, boys. So he's getting flooded, perhaps. That is a perhapsables. I mean, if he's out of cards here, that would be very good.
If you had to pick an addiction, WWE champions.
Thanks for the 2 beautiful British beans. If I had to pick an addiction, what would I choose? Whores, probably. If you're gonna go out to, like, STDs, I think whores is shointly the way. So, plot is 2. So we'll do that, and we got Moida for later. I think you go for the win, right? I think I'm going for the win. We got murder if something dangerous sticks its head out. You got literally no place. How has this taken so long? Is there like some secret shit he can cast I can't see? Fucking rubber dicks. Boys. Fucking rubberized penis. Alright. Maybe I should have killed the dog. Because the lifelink actually pushes him into his balls. But we'll see, I guess. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Maybe I'll just fucking die of AIDS. What does that do? Until end of turn, if you put 1 or more counters on the lad, do a shit on your balls. Okay. Never got to cast Contagion Engine. What a shambles. Alright. Knock him down to 1, probably. I am so sick of this fucking game. Every format is just for complete twats. Anyway, who else? Who else has played Magix who I don't know? I will actually do it that way. Magic the Gathering. Now, who don't I know who has also got a big pair of bangers? Pro Tour Practice, only 582. Pro Tour Practice by a former Hall of Famer. Boys, that's boring. Ash Lizzie Whizzy with the word 69. Bang! Twice as many, boys. That is how you know we are a serious bunch of Magic the Gatheringers. Ali and Charzy, that's not really that high, unfortunately for him. Very good streamer. Oh, Fatty McHeart Attack, boy. At least he's not dead. Maybe. Apparently everyone thinks he's a twat. Shiny new toys. I'm sure they're inserted in a very specific place to keep the dilation dilated. Okay, boys. He's getting closer to being a memer. Until end of turn, if you put one or more counters on a creature, put that many counters instead, which would be nothing. Is that right? It would be nothing. You, at the beginning of it, alright, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, boys. Alright, I need a land. I need something. Something that is not a 2/2 creature. Alright. You figure out how not to get 8s. That is just so awful. It's so... But that game was like truly a 5-minute game. That took me... Let's see. Took me about 14 minutes. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful shits. This is why I don't... Every single set I say, I don't ever want to do a draft again. The lands are fake. The games are insanely boring. The card power, obviously, compared to any other format, is in the toilet. But they're just wank, which is this problem. They're just wank. Contagion Engine again. We'll see if we get there with our 17 lands. I started playing 20 lands, if you remember, in previous drafts, because I just always got mana fucking 8s. Another Virgin Confoint. That's what we like to see. That's what wizards like to see too, boys. 25 British pounds stuffed up your ass. When it enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. Not yet. Alright, I'm not going to attack because it's unlikely he's got the do 2 damage to a attacking creature, but you never know. You never know. So let's see what this does. Whenever you commit a crime... Okay. So I want to keep this guy alive, and if that's the case, boys, I want to have a shit on my balls. Alright. Oh, it would still be tapped. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it for no reason at all, except being a silly bitch. We'll see. So has he got to do 2 damage, or has he got destroy target tapped creature? Okay, he still went after the thing. That's pretty good. We'll keep that. I think this is pretty good. It might be really bollocks. But to start off as a 3/3, and then whenever somebody gets killed, it gets even bigger, that sounds unbelievable mange. Uh-oh, I had the banner as well. Never mind. No, oh, the old mana screw, boys! I was just gonna say, I've drawn all my manas. That's pretty good. But we'll see. You should play crime lands, even if they only provide 1 color. Well, I don't think I even have that. I don't think I took any deserts. Hey, boys, unbelievable change. So we'll play this Ruthless Lawbringer, and we'll shit on this balls, probably. But maybe not. Alright, we're playing a race of AIDS. Maybe I should have held that then. So that counts as a crime. Man, I need Contagion Engine to actually kill some fucking weenies. But it was a bit of it would have been good in the last game. Not quite as good here. Even that guy can't get twanked. Humiliation sensation. Okay, boys, let's see if we can't shatter the H. I might die this turn, though. You never know. Oh, my God. The fucking fakeness of this fucking game. I just don't know why you would ever play drafts when someone could have one of these. It's just so fucking pointless. It's so pointless. Have mana drain in a draft. Everything's fine. GG XDs. All the rest of that shit. Caught in the crossfire. Scorching shot, 5 damage to a lad for 2 reds. He hasn't got 2 reds. Yeah, he's missing both of these. 2 damage to each outlaw, each non-outlaw. Alright. Put a 1-1 counter on... Alright, boys. We're gonna have to try and shatter the H. Contagion Engine can't get me anymore, because none of my guys have minus counters on them. Okay. So, game 1, Flood. Game 1, Screw. Game 2, Flood. That's just what I like, boys. That's why I want to play this forever. That's why I want to play this for all eternity, boys. Another land off the top. All the memes. What a surprise. I don't even want to play anymore. It's just such a fucking load of lesbos. It's so predictably fake. It's so boring. Every start of every set, I say I'm never doing a draft because of how predictably fake it is. I mean, it didn't cost me anything, but it's just so... It's not really scripted, obviously. And I only say obviously because Wizards are so inept, they could never actually program a game to do what they want, really. There's no way Wizards are capable of identifying what's going on in a game to be able to fuck it up. So, just all the same fucking shit. 5 mana, 2 mana, 3 mana, rubbish, and 5. Alright, so we'll allow this to punch me up for a bit. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Yeah, it's totally not fake to have Engine in your hand every single turn. Didn't you know that, boys? That's how magic is magic. Nice wobbly lands. 3 for 3 wobbly boys. Boys, I love the magic. I don't want to play draft ever again. Now that you have to play around fucking cards that are nowhere near the set, what do you do? What do you do? How do you play a standard draft with fractured identity coming out of your ass? This game is the fucking shits. I'm never doing a draft again until next time. But in the meantime, you can all legitimately suck on my bollocks. So what's this? The same card that I have. All right. Okay, boys. It's just, I don't want to always be a complainer when it's about bullshit. But this is such bollocks that I don't know how I would ever keep my mouth shut about it. such bullshit. But I believe whizbangs could fuck up the fakeness of lands. I do believe that could be true. I don't believe wizards have the capabilities of affecting your draws. Although, somebody on Twitter, I don't know if he was fucking around. You know, I can't be a verification machine. Someone on Twitter said he only had one copy of one card. He scried it to the bottom and then drew it. And I don't know about you, boys, but that does seem like a bit of a mistake. Whenever you commit a crime, each opponent loses a life. Alright, so there's no benefit into taking a shit. So the crew is 2, okay, no change. What does this do? You may cast Mystical Tether as it had flash, as long as you've got a small knob. Exile target man until it leaves the field. Alright. The usual. So Contagion Engine maybe should come out, because it actually doesn't kill anything. Does that have flash? No. Oh, okay. I fucking read it twice. Why doesn't it... Oh, if you pay 2 more. Alright, I see. Well, that was always going to happen. Okay, we might get someone with an engine, but not today. Oh, boys, engine ahoy. Engine ahoy, lads. Boys. Des says, I hear it's in to show your posterior in Magic. It is. If you didn't know, we're having another one of those MTG booty feminism rallies because no one has been paying attention to Talia tits for a few minutes. And I don't know about you, but that is just not on. We need maximum Talia boob imagage. Otherwise, were we ever doing Magic, boys? If Talia is not always available to show her tits and ass, were we ever even playing Magics? Were we ever even playing Magic, Sledge? Do I attack? I think so. I think so. I might even block here. Oh, not this lad. Actually, no then. I don't know, 3 is a lot. But then this will have to be killed. Alright, no. We'll see if we can grind out. Oh, I can blow this up. What would I get back? A 4/5 man. Whenever you commit a crime, put a stuck on your balls or something. Alright, actually, I think this is better. So that's not an instant. Oh, it's proliferate twice. I should have really been on the ball about that. Alright. I'll attack here and see if he wants to do the old tradage. Alright. He knows how to magic, boys. So now we can law bollocks and kill it. Maybe. I'll certainly try. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting towards a shit game of Magic. Good draws. Alright, he might have anything in the world, but I gotta run into it. So everybody has just the same... I've only played the same bunch of cards. That is very surprising, Lance. It's just all the same. Nobody picked white in my pod, but every opponent has had the exact same bunch of shit. Just balls. Just fucking bollocks. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I forgot about the contagion engine proliferating my own dudes. Oh, if that's the case, then maybe I should concentrate on counters a bit more. Yeah, that's a good point. So who of my boys can do any countery stuff? I can have 3 flying counters. Put a 1/1 counter on another target creature. Okay, it's possible. Rooftop Assassin. That might be good as well. I'll have a look and see what I think has been a bit shit. That comes in with a 1/1. Alright, so that's possible. Okay, so this can count as a crime land. So I'll play that. You know, just on the off chance that it's ever useful. But it'll probably cause me more problems than aids. So 5 mana. Well, I haven't got anything that costs 5. Everything else has seemed alright. Maybe this is a bit shit. A 2/4 is a big body, though. Trained Arynx has not been very strong. Never seen that. Those are sacrifice fodder. That guy's fine. The Raven's a bit wank. I think we'll cut 1 Arynx then, in exchange for one of these Pompido boys. And the Buzzard. A 3/2 for 3 is not the same as a 3/4. But I guess it is 2 turns early and it can be plotted. I think this is good as a flash block. Maybe take 1 Lawbringer out. Because it actually hasn't been as good as it seems. Like, they kill each other more than anything else. Whatever. I mean, I'm not winning this draft. But I will say this. I feel like the set is probably very good. But Arena just doesn't seem like a real game. Arena just seems so fake. 3 games, opening hand, Contagion Engine. And the fact that people are mixing in legitimate nuclear grade bombage, it's just caused a lot of age. A lot of AIDS. Same cards, same shit, just the same fucking wank. Just the same wank. So all of my games have been the same. Every game has been the same color. Every game has been against black-white. And I don't know about you boys. I fucking love my Jinx. This is what I'm talking about when I say this is a fake game. Every game has been the same shit, except one guy, I think, played 3 colors. But, you know. Rob my balls. I'm gonna play this just as a lad. I actually think this isn't bad. I think plot as a mechanic, if it's not broken, they've done incredibly well. If plot is not busted, they've done incredibly well to balance that crazy shit. Creatures you control get +1 and vigilance till end of turn. That is pretty good. I could go for a contagion engine though, boys. Oh, if you plot something, do they see it? Do they see what it is then? I guess I sort of see then. If you do the ploppage, I thought it was a secret, like Morph. I thought it was a secret, like someone doing the morphage, boys. Put a 1/1 counter on each other lad. Oh no, that's not what that says. Alright. We'll tap somebody down for the memes. I should have tapped this down so I could attack. Never mind. So I presume he's also got destroy target tapped creature and he's thinking about it. No. Something else. Something else altogether, boys. Attack a 2/2 into a 3/3. I'll take that deal. Alright, so we hold on to this because there's no crime bullshit going on. Actually, I'm going to play it. Like, if I draw next turn something important, I feel like an idiot. Like an engine, obviously. Okay, let's see what we got here then, boys. Let's see what we've got bubbling up. What's he looking at this bitch for? Target opponent loses a life, you gain a life. Whenever you commit a crime, put a 1/1 counter on this. Okay, I see why that might be good. Why are our cards so fucking enormous, though? Boneyard Disaster. That's a good draw. That's a good draw, lads. Alright, I'm going full kamikaze explosion 8s. I don't give a fuck what else is going on in this game. I couldn't give a fuck, boys. I should have killed this, I wasn't concentrating. So 24 cards to go. I want a contagion engine so I can shatter the metal. Bovine intervention, eh? Destroy target artifact or creature. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, dude. Hopefully we don't get squeebled by some crazy bollocks. Oh, whenever you commit a crime, if I target a creature, that's a crime. I should have attacked, that was a mistake. If I target a creature, it's a crime. So this person is just a crime spree. Or is it? Does it have to be a spell, not an ability? I guess we'll see. Oh, it is. Beautiful shit. Oh, well, I guess everybody has everything, like every game. Good draws, Lance. So, what do I need to draw? Wrath of God? That's about all I can do, boys. Man was incredibly good at magics. He actually had Wrath of God. Unbelievable. Never doing one of those again. Such a load of shit. But that's what I like. That's what I like, boys. Shit, lose all your money, beautiful stuff. Ultimate time-wasty wanks. Thanks, Wizards. I don't want to play this game anymore. So, I want to play... Yeah, I'm just completely finished. I don't want to play... I'll play Broken Sword for 45 minutes or something. And that's that. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. I don't know who takes Magic seriously is going to be happy with the idea of... what's the word? Playing a draft where it's just any card could be anywhere. Any crazy bomb, some guy could have 7 rares. Just all that shit. Well, 7 rares from his packs. It's such fucking gibberish. But, Magic is literally becoming a gibberish game for idiots. More and more every day. And it was identified by myself a long time ago. Because, boys, I know and see everything. Alright, let's make sure it's doing the picturage. Okay. So I forgot exactly what we were doing. Oh, one of these things is going to be the town, maybe what we have to go to.
What
we just took it.
What are you doing with La Maledizio?
Nico found something and asked me to bring the painting. I promised to take care of it.
Oh, this guy doesn't look like he's doing too good, They did. They changed the fundamentals of draft. The cards you can get. Like, there are more rares. They used to do draft packs and set packs. But people kept buying set packs because they had more rares and stuff. But draft packs made the game fair. The integrity of a draft was retained in a draft pack. Pretty much one rare and one... Sometimes you would get a foil rare. Now, they mix the two. So you have draft packs and set packs in the same pack called a play pack. And you can effectively get anything in there. Anything. And, multiple rares, up to 4 rares in a pack. Including absolutely busted commander cards. And it's just fucking stupid why you would want to ruin the thing everyone plays at an FNM. But, it's Whizbangs and it's Magic. And the game is not as important as Lewis Stardust just creaming her pants about how wonderful it is. Until she breaks up with her boyfriend and says everything was shit. Or something like that. Anyway. I don't like Senor Marquez looking like he's on his way out, lads.
Are you alright, Senor Marquez?
I am fine. Just winded, that's all.
Just needs to catch his breath, but I think I don't think he's coming with us to the next area.
Can you tell me any more about this trail of the Bonzon?
It was the secret route taken by my ancestors across the Pyrenees. The route that brought the tabula to Catalonia.
The chapel. I presume that that's upstairs.
You know, what we found in the chapel could be very useful.
Indeed, we were destined to find that place.
Destined, boys.
Any idea what Nico might have found?
Parts of this house have been sealed off for a long time. You go. I will stay here.
He's gonna die, lads. I don't know if I'm happy or not, but seeing a man like that. Too many real-life memories, I think. So I think this was the place on the picture. Oh, I don't even have it anymore. Do I? No, it was upstairs. Whatever. They said go and see Nico. I'll do that.
Eva, go with him. Make sure the painting comes to no harm.
I should stay with you, Papa.
Don't worry about me. La Malediccio is more important.
When we come back in this room, someone's gonna be dead, boys.
Have you brought the painting?
Sure, why do you want it?
Because I found out what Genon was up to.
The Ganon who tried to buy the painting from Medovsky?
No, Genon who led the fascists here during the Civil War. Genon who then spent months here searching for something. And who vanished one day, leaving that trunk full of goodies over there.
You think he's connected to the Ganon who wrote the letter to Medovsky?
It seems likely that they were related.
Maybe. So, what's the plan you've uncovered?
Take a look at this. It's Ganon's map. He was searching for something.
Searching for what exactly?
The Tabula Veritatis, I guess.
You think he found it?
I doubt it. If he had, then people wouldn't still be chasing after the painting.
So why did you want me to bring it?
See this scribble in the sea?
It's the same shape as the circles around the Ouroboros.
Yes. Genon thought that pattern in the painting had something to do with a map of Catalonia.
So, I guess we try to finish what Ganon started. I'd put money on those circles around the Ouroboros being places in Catalonia.
But which places?
Maybe the painting can give us some more clues.
Maybe the painting can give us some more clues, boys. Alright, so, let's see.
The suit of armor appeared to be standing guard.
How about we do a bit of a magnification on that girl's anus, boys? What names?
The map had to be the key.
It is the key. All maps are keys, sort of. Your objective... if they give you a full rundown of what you're supposed to do, it must be difficult. Your objective is to solve the clues hidden in La Malediccio and mark the 4 key locations. To mark a location, pick up a pin and place it on the map. You will know when you have correctly identified the 4. Okay, why would I know anything?
The municipality of Granollers.
Granollers.
The municipality of Esparraguera.
Alright, well... I don't know how we're figuring it out. I know how to figure it out. We'll check upstairs, I'm sure. We'll see if Senor's alive still. And he's still alive, but he doesn't look too good.
The old man was fast asleep.
He doesn't
I
look
didn't want to
asleep.
disturb him.
I don't know, I've never seen a man upright asleep.
I had no reason to return to the chapel.
Oh, okay. Well then I fucking don't know.
That wouldn't work.
It literally is. It's literally where it came from, you silly bellend. Alright. As it stands, I don't know. We'll put La Malediccio on the table as well.
That wouldn't make any sense.
Okay, boys. I officially don't know what the fuck to do. Hobbs' sketch on the medal.
Never in a month of Sundays.
Okay. Alright. Why would I know the places?
Time to take another look at the map. The fresco pointed me to Montsegur.
Well, mark it on the map.
The fresco pointed at Montsegur. The what fresco?
This was one of the locations highlighted on the fresco.
And this was the starting point of the journey of the Bonon, the good man, the Katas, right?
Alright, I don't know why he said that.
Nope. I needed to try something else.
I don't like puzzles where I fully have no idea what I'm doing. I thought you'd overlay things. You know, like some lights. But why would I know? Why would I know when there's nothing else to check? Like, there's no cross-reference thing. Oh, maybe this is it. Deedly-dee, clad in blue. I mean, I thought this was the puzzle for upstairs. I thought this was the puzzle for upstairs. Clad in green, the credence look the other way. Clad in blue, the perfecti take the form of the spiritual. So there needs to be 4 or 5. Perfecti, credich. No, there's only 2 things. So I don't think this is anything. Although I might be wrong.
The municipality of La Seu d'Urgell.
He said the fresco.
The municipality of Puigcerdà. The municipality of Solsona. The municipality of Oliana. The municipality of Cervera. The municipality of Mauresa. The municipality of Terrassa. The village of San Ramon.
Saint Ramon. Ramon told me he was named after a Saint Ramon.
There's also a saint on the painting.
Let me guess, he has a hefty padlock through his lips?
Alright, so I guess maybe you just click on everything until it sounds
The
familiar.
village of San Ramon. 2 locations down. If the vignettes on the painting were anything to go by, I needed to find 2 more.
The vignettes on the painting. Girona, there's a shield of Girona in the other room.
The city of Girona.
Not good enough. So the thing looked like it went like this, though. On the thing upstairs.
The city of Tarragona. The municipality of Terrassa. The city of Barcelona.
It can't just be click on everything until the fucking woman chimes in that you're right.
The municipality of Gandesa. The municipality of Falset. The municipality of Tariga. The municipality of Cervera. The municipality of Pons. The municipality of Solsona. The municipality of Oliana. The municipality of Bagà. The municipality of Puigcerdà. The Soldeo region. The municipality of La Seu d'Urgell. The municipality of Col de Nargó. The municipality of Sort.
I mean, I don't know. What else could I even have on me that would clue me in? Like, why, what, how is this, squibbling me up?
The castle gate signified the mountain fortress of Montsegur.
Okay, well, that's fairly straightforward.
If the fresco was to be believed, the town in that ring was at the southern end of the Trail of the Bonzome.
Okay.
But which one?
Oh, okay.
If the fresco was to be believed, the town in that ring was at the southern end of the Trail of the Bonzome. But which one?
Which one, indeed, boyish? I guess that's how we figure it out.
Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town.
Is that not Barcelona, then?
The building in the ring depicted the town of Saint Ramon. A scarred face stared back at me from within the Ouroboros. The priest was Saint Ramon.
Okay, well, we got the Saint Ramon one done. Who's the dog man?
It was the figure of a priest, but with a dog's head. The figure was pointing up at a ring above him. It was a castle of saints, Castel de Sants, in Catalonian. It was a tower of tormented souls. They looked like the damned.
So I think this one isn't.
If the fresco was to be believed, the town in that ring was at the southern end of the Trail of the Bonzom. But which one?
So an affluent town and something else. Why would I know what either of those are? Mansura, does he say that?
The municipality of Mauresa.
No.
The municipality of Santa Coloma de Farnese.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. And I don't... clicking on it seems to have run out of shattering
I wasn't
Demeter.
sure that I had all the information I needed to pinpoint the important locations.
So Montsegur and Saint Roman is right. Oh, maybe I'll speak to her first. Also, these might give it away. The shields in the other room.
Eva.
Yes?
Do you have any idea what we should be looking for?
What do I know? You're the ones who think there are secrets hidden here.
Oh, very helpful.
There was a coat of arms on the fresco. A crown above crescents and stripes.
I think that's Catalan, but I know no more.
This map is confusing.
Maybe Ganon had already decoded it.
Any more thoughts on the statues?
They're just old stones.
This girl's not playing the game.
So what do you think about La Maledictio?
My father thinks it's going to lead him to some ancient Gnostic secret. Me? I still think that it's all superstitious nonsense.
All bullshit. Alright, we'll ask Neeks if she has any clues.
Hey, Nico.
Yes, George?
Any ideas on what Ganon was trying to do with this map?
Find the Tabula Veritatis, I guess.
Alright, thanks. Oh, the globe, maybe? That's
It was a
different.
dusty old globe.
No.
It was an empty frame. The painting had almost certainly been looted by Ganon's men.
So, we'll see if the table is anything.
The map had to be the key. 4 clues,
I never said
4
look. You
locations.
fucking bellend.
I just needed to pinpoint the location they referred to.
Have a look in the trunk or the bookcase.
The books were covered in cobwebs. They hadn't been touched for a long time. The window looked out onto a small courtyard. It had a grille of solid iron bars. A moth-eaten tapestry hung on the wall.
Not the moths. I don't know if any of you ever had a moth infestation. It's not good mange. One last check of the trunk.
I lifted the hat out of the chest.
Oh, alright. Well, she didn't touch anything inside.
There was something tucked beneath the shirt.
Is it a penis polish? If it's a Magic the Gathering girl, you can bet your bollocks it
I
might be.
picked up the folded note. It was a telegram.
Dear Nazi man, stop. Stop being a Nazi. We've lost. Stop. Goodbye. The end.
I removed the oilcloth from the chest. I picked up the blanket. There was nothing underneath it. I had no desire to take the old boots.
Why not?
I had no desire
Why?
to take the old boots.
You took literally everything else out.
There was nothing underneath the other shirt.
What? The whole thing's empty? That can't be realistic, boys. Take the fucking boots!
I had no desire to take the
Son
old
of a
boots.
bitch.
It was a well-worn hat. There was a folded shirt.
Why is he so scared of picking up the boots, I wonder? This guy picks anything from anything. But the boots are giving him a spot of age. How about we spray him up?
That was never going to work.
I don't know. Aftershave on boots does solve a lot of the problems. Alright, we'll see what this says. Oh my god, not another crazy puzzle. The telegram has been encoded with a substitution cipher. To crack a emitter, highlight a letter on the telegram and then choose a corresponding letter from the bottom alphabet. Your chosen letters will appear on the telegram, and you should soon see the correct word start to form. If you make a mistake, simply select the letter again and reassign it. Okay, boys. We got a crackety maker, so I'm going to say UIW has got to be THE. Right? So if that's the case, ABCD, so U is T. If I can fucking see it on this thing. So U should be T. That's what I think. I should be H. That's what I think. W should be E. Maybe. Okay. So that's got to be in. V is I. And N is N. That's not really helping. I don't even know. Of course it's not even right. That word is almost done. So what do you think that could be? Oh, that could be on, I suppose. Or even an. G has to be A. There's literally... Oh, it could be I. Could be I, boys. But I'm going to guess it's A. Okay. The tabula veritatis. We're cracking it, boys. We are cracking it. So that's got to be B. If that makes any sense. That must be Y then. The tabula... The tabula veritatis. Veritatis. Alright, we shattered it already. That must be W. The tabula veritatis was something. Alright, let's see if I can fix any of these words. Is that stop? Wolfram, that must be Wolfram. Okay, almost done. Inquisitor. Alright. I have confined. Alright, so that's definitely C. That's definitely D. Dominican Inquisitor, somebody of something, stop, Wolfram, stop. The tabula veritatis was smuggled. Schmuggly buggle boy, smuggle bugged. Smuggled out of Montsegur to Catalonia by a group of Cathar survivors. Stop. I have confined this from confessions extracted by Jesus' balls.
I deciphered the telegram.
Easy quick.
The tabula veritatis was smuggled out of Montsegur to Catalonia by a group of Cathar survivors. I have confirmed this from confessions extracted by the Dominican Inquisitor Emmerich of Girona. It was signed Wolfram.
Easy quick.
I put everything back in the chest.
So does that mean Girona is also one of these?
4 clues, 4 locations. I just needed to pinpoint the location they referred to. Girona. The location had to be important. The Inquisitor Emmerich had come from there. The Dominican monk Emmerich was from Girona. The dog-headed priest on the painting. I'd found 3 locations. Now I had to track down the last one.
Alright. Well, there must be something hidden somewhere else then. Hobbes' sketches of the con...
Hobbes had sketched the face he'd discovered in La Malediccio. It was obviously important, but I had no idea whose face this was supposed to be.
One more puzzle from somewhere, and I don't know where. They said a affluent city. I can't see how it's not Barcelona
The city
then.
of Barcelona.
Let me slap it there and see if he says anything.
Gaynor had been researching the possible locations of the tabula. Perhaps there were some clues left in his possessions.
I did that already.
The municipality of Granollers. That was a total guess. Maybe the painting or fresco would have helped.
Okay, so these are little clues. So we've done the fresco. We've done the possessions. I don't know if we've done the painting.
The mountain range of Montserrat. The location didn't sound familiar. I needed to get up to speed on Gaynon's research.
Okay, I don't know if we've done Gaynon's research. I don't know where we would find that.
I wasn't sure that I had all the information I needed to pinpoint the important locations.
Okay, so I'm literally missing something. So maybe it's... Hang on, there's a room I'm missing then. Okay, so we go through the door, but we go somewhere else. There's something I'm definitely missing. Gaynon's research.
The Tabula Veritatis was smuggled out of Montsegur to Catalonia by a group of Cathar survivors. I have confirmed this.
Yeah, you said all that
It was
bollocks.
signed-
Okay.
So, just like Hobbes, Marquez was looking for the Castel de Saints too.
Oh, that's the Saints.
Marquez had scribbled the word Saints.
So that's
across
the affluent
photograph.
town.
I wonder what he meant. Marquez had circled one of the figures and written Judas. I wondered if he was identifying him as Judas Iscariot. Back in Bible class, Judas was definitely one of the bad guys.
And everybody loved Mary Magdalene because she always showed her boobaloids.
Marquez had circled one of the figures in the tower and identified her as Magdalena. That had to mean Mary Magdalene. The scroll below the shield read Girona. The scroll beneath the shield read Puigcerdà.
Okay, something has to be with these shields.
The scroll under the shield read El Pont de Suert.
Oh, the shield on the fresco, maybe. But he won't go up and look at it, so I'm just going to have to click on
The shield read
it. It looked a
Trent.
bit like this one.
The scroll beneath the shield read Figueres.
Well, he's not triggering anything. It did look like that. It was definitely a four-way thing. It didn't look like this.
The scroll under the shield read Olot. The coat of arms was exactly the same
Okay,
as the
what's
one
this one?
depicted on the fresco. It read Berga.
Okay, well that should be that, boyish. I thought it looked like this. I knew it was a four square. So the last one should be Burger.
So, the coat of arms on the fresco pointed us towards Berga.
Then it must be important.
I could see a pattern emerging. The locations had formed an odd cross shape, similar to the layout of the orbs depicted on the painting. This is the center point of the cross, so the tabula must be here. Montserrat. It has to be Montserrat. The question is, what's Montserrat?
It's a monastery in the mountains, quite a tourist spot. But there's something else. I think it used to be a Gnostic refuge, hundreds of years ago.
Bravo, my friend.
Medovsky?
That's
No,
not Medovsky.
Langham.
No, it's Genon, isn't
He's
it?
Genon, Lance!
Very good, Miss Collard.
So, what happened to the real Langham?
He went for a long swim in the Seine. Now, I was expecting to have to rip this place apart and retrace my grandfather's steps, but I do believe you have saved me quite a lot of work. The tabula is at Montserrat. Who would have thought it?
Uh-oh. Oh, his gun's jammed. Maybe.
The old man will be coming with me.
No, please, take me instead. He doesn't know anything.
And you do? I think not.
But he is old.
Eva, hold your peace, child.
You can't do this.
Oh, but I can. I will. Man is weak, servile, controlled. He must be freed from all constraints, free to fulfill his desires.
And you plan to raise the devil to achieve that?
Not the devil. Lucifer. Now, if you don't mind, we have a long journey ahead of us.
Oh.
Come on. They can rot in there.
We have to get out of here now. I assume that lunatic is as dangerous as he looks.
I'm afraid so, Eva. I think he's killed before.
You know, Nico, we were chasing Medovsky, but all along, we were really up against Ganon's grandson.
And Putin. Alright, that hole in the wall makes it look like there's a secret door behind here. Or maybe it's just a peephole. Maybe construct a peephole for when people are having a shit. We'll see.
Look, daylight.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's a false door, Nico.
So that's why Mackenzie's father tried to escape through here. He didn't have time to open the false door.
Alright, let's just make sure this actually is locked before we look stupid.
The door was locked.
Okay. Alright, how are we going to crackety matter? A suit of armor? It's the only thing we haven't touched in this room so
the
far.
suit of armor appeared to be standing guard.
Give it a bit of a fondlage, obviously. Well, how about we give these a bit of a fondlage? Give them a double little mouth work.
Try not to worry about your father. Ganon did say that he needed him.
And when he finds that he no longer needs him, what then?
For now, Eva, we need to focus on getting out of here.
Yeah, don't worry about your dad getting murdered. It's fucking small potatoes compared to AIDS or something. Oh, that was fucking easy.
Aha!
Great work, George. Come on, Eva, let's go.
We need to rescue your father and stop Langham before he gets the tabula.
Stop gang
Eva,
Langham
I think you
Banghams.
better stay here.
Are you kidding? You'll need me, especially if there's a fight.
Eva, it'll be very dangerous.
Signora, you do not understand. It is my duty.
They took the cans down.
Okay. We'd better check up on Ramon first.
Sure. Then we will go and kick some ass.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Several hours later, boys.
Montserrat was way up in the mountains, a major tourist destination. But we went there as tourists. We had an old man to
We were
rescue
there as
and an ancient
badasses.
tablet to find. And standing in our way was a cold-blooded killer. Why would the tabula be hidden up here of all places?
For hundreds of years, the mountain has been kind of a sanctuary. There's an old Benedictine monastery up the hill.
Well, I guess that's where we need to start looking.
Okay, up the hill it is, and I suppose, boys.
Wow, it's empty. Where is everyone?
This place is normally full of tourists.
I don't like the look of this one bit.
They killed all the tourists,
At
lad.
least it's not monks with guns.
Don't even go there, Nico. Time to bring out the dumb tourist.
It's a role you were born to play, George.
Like every American. Stairs to the platform.
There was no point leaving
Nope.
until we had what we came for.
Yes, no. Anything else? Lamppost? Take a
Nice
piss?
lamppost. Looking at that fence, I'd guess they had dog issues around here.
Yeah, that's probably true. Although a dog could literally go anywhere. That's the glory of being a dog.
It was a magnificent building. I wondered if the tabula was really hidden up there. It was a magnificent...
Oops, that's the same thing. Bench. Let's have a sit down.
A bench with a view. I guess normally tourists would be fighting over that seat.
Stairs.
We're moving away from the monastery.
Yes, but with those goons in the way, we have to find a different approach.
Alright, before I walk off...
Maybe there's some other way around, via the cable car station?
Or at least someone in the can tell us what's going on.
Alright, before we do go in there, I just want to speak to the lads. You never know what they'll be doing. Entrance to Cathedral. I guess that they'll stop me then. But you have to confine these things.
The place is closed.
Oh, sounds like a classic English land.
Howdy. Is this the way up to the monastery?
Yeah, but it's shut. No one allowed in. The monks, they're on strike.
Wow! What happened? Someone make them work ungodly hours?
Nah, I don't think that was the problem.
Let's see what this guy thinks, and then we'll do the sneaks.
Howdy, fella.
Sorry, pal. Monastery's closed. Till further notice.
My Scottish accent's
ain't
better than that,
just
dude.
my luck.
Yeah, ain't it?
Ain't it?
And my two pretty sisters here are so looking forward to seeing the monastery.
Life's full of disappointments.
Sure seems that way. And the monastery's definitely up there, huh?
It is. But it'll still be there tomorrow.
Oh, we fly back to Austin tonight.
Well, isn't that a shame?
So why's the place closed?
VIP visitors.
VIP
Wow,
goods.
that's exciting. Which VIPs?
A foreign prince.
The Prince of where?
Of Wales.
Yeah, that's the one.
Wow!
So we can't let normal folk in.
Oh, of course not. No, not if the Prince of where is there. I thought the monks had all gone home.
Aye, that's right. So the prince could be left in peace. Now, beat it.
Alright, that's a load of wank. So we'll go in here. I guess we could get a sandwich, find out what's going on, and then crackity matter easy GG's. Uh-oh.
Someone's coming out. Quick, we need to hide. I think it's Langham.
It's Langbangham's.
Block everything off. Lock the whole place down, understand? The tabula's got to be up in the monastery. I'm sure of it. Come on.
Yes, boss.
Absolutely.
Close all the routes up to the monastery.
Covert
and then make the
there.
old man talk.
Yes, boss.
This time, don't be so gentle with him.
Alright, we gotta save old man Baldino's.
Did you hear that? They haven't found it yet, but Senor Marquez must be in a bad way.
Listen, I have to follow those bastardos. I might be able to slip through on my own.
Sure. We'll see if we can find another way up.
Okay,
You think she'll be okay?
Eva can handle herself.
Alright, what's over this way? It's annoying that he literally never runs anywhere, no matter how perilous the situation.
A thick cable suspended the cable cars over the canyon.
Glint? What does that mean? There's a sniper in there.
Something inside the cable car was glinting. I couldn't make out what it was.
How could you? You can't even see inside, you silly bellend.
The cable car hung midway across the valley. It wasn't moving.
Alright, I guess we could use the telescope to zoom in and see exactly what's inside.
My God! Nico!
Look at these two people banging in here. It's unbelievable.
It's free!
To move this telescope, grasp at any point in the black area and drag the screen in the desired direction. You can interact with hotspots. Alright, I'm sure I'll figure it out. Oh, the cable car. It's an old bitch!
There were a couple of people stuck in the cable car. They looked kind of familiar. Then I realized it was my old friends Dwayne and Pearl Henderson.
Not Big Dwayne.
An uncanny way of showing up wherever I went.
Not Big Dwayne. It's funny that I've played all 4 games previous, and I have no idea who these people are.
They didn't know I'd seen them. I needed to give them a signal.
Get your knob out, obviously. Alright, what else is there worth looking into? Nothing here. I suppose that was it. Yeah, that's probably it. Alright, how do I get out? How do I leave this thing? Oh, I have to give them a signal now, I suppose. Oh, maybe... Oh, this is a different area.
There was a small chapel perched on the edge of the cliff. It looked ancient.
Is that where we're going? Yeah, it doesn't seem interested. Alright, if we have to give them a signal, what would we use? The thing, a side mirror again.
I signaled them back. I wasn't sure they'd seen it. Pearl was mouthing something and gesturing. Pearl seemed to be writing something on the window. It said, "Help, stuck. Door code 0797. The station door must have needed a code to open it. I wondered how Pearl came to know that.
Well,
I idly wondered whether there was more to find by looking at the scenery.
Well, there must be more to find by looking at the scenery.
Pearl had given me the code to the station door.
I can't even leave, so there must be something else. I also can't control the fucking zoom on this shit.
It was the other station for the cable cars.
Is that where we're going?
It was the other station for the cable cars.
I guess maybe. It doesn't seem like that. I think that's how you get there. You get the cable car down there, and then go in here, and then have a shit. But whatever else I'm supposed to find...
The cable and wheel mechanism looked sturdy enough, but the thought of riding in that tiny cable car made my stomach flutter.
Okay, I mean, of all the things to be stuck on, I didn't think it would be a fucking shit. Telescope is actually gonna bust me up, Lance. There's nothing else. Well, there's not nothing else. There's something somewhere, obviously. But there's nothing that's obvious or that I couldn't have figured out myself. Oh, the face!
Wait, what's that? That rock looks familiar. Nico, take a look at this and tell me what you see.
You're right. That rock looks like a head.
It's the calm face.
I've seen that shape before. Take a look at this. The face in the Ouroboros. It's exactly the same shape as that rock.
That can't be a coincidence.
And you know what? Langham's got the forged picture, the one without the face.
So the rock won't have meant anything to him.
Nico, I don't think the tabula's up at the monastery. I think it's down there somewhere, around that rock.
Okay, boys. We know how we're gonna shatter these matters.
Glass canopies sparkled in the sun. Would have been a pain to clean those.
So we got the key
Come
to
on,
the
Nico.
door.
Pearl's giving me the code to the door.
What? Pearl? Who? How?
Trust me, Nico. I've got friends in low-hanging places. Huh. There's no one here.
Looks like everything has been shut down.
They must have metal beamed everybody. I thought I was waiting for her to say something. Wheels, cupboard.
The cable
cash
cars were
register.
scheduled to run all day.
Lunchbox. I do like a sandwich, boys.
A metal lunchbox. Someone sure wanted to keep their cheese safe.
Hey, is anybody there?
Whoa! Did you hear that?
We're stuck in here. Help!
How about that, Nico? A talking lunchbox. Huh. What will they think of next? I better take it with me.
Alright, what do we got? The lunchbox.
A talking lunchbox. Locked. With no key, I was going to have to find a way to break into it.
Okay, stick the cockroach in it. This got to be useful for something after all this fucking time. Oh, bollocks.
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Okay, maybe the paperclip. Nailed it.
The lock was too well made to be picked.
Oh, fuck it. I thought we shattered the matter there, boys. Alright, bollocks. Cash register, not interested.
No one was manning the counter.
What about these cogs and wheels?
The huge cogs were part of the cable car mechanism. They looked very powerful.
Oh, boys, very powerful. You know what that means. Stick my dick in there.
The box was now
Easy
wedged in the cogs. Or, rather, the giant can opener.
Alright, and how do we turn this on? Let's have a look at the
The
wheels.
wheels were part of the cable car mechanism. The cables were suspended in a huge contraption that ran the cable cars up and down.
Okay, I just lever, I guess, maybe. So there must be a walkie-talkie inside. But I don't know why you put it in a lunchbox.
The control panel looked complicated. It wasn't powered up. And the smell of burnt electrical components hung ominously in the air.
Uh-oh, somebody's dropped a can of coffee on it.
That's quite a mess you've made there, George.
Thanks, I'll make a mess of your minge too.
You know what they say about making omelets, Nico?
You can't make them without strawberry jam?
Okay, I mean, it doesn't look like a walkie-talkie. It is jam.
Strawberry jam was smeared all over the machinery.
That is odd.
Just as I thought, it's a two-way radio.
Can anyone hear me?
Dwayne, this is George. George Stobart.
Holy
It's
cow,
me, your Joji boys.
just the fella I need. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, Dwayne. And don't you worry, I'll have you out of there in a minute.
You reckon you can get the cable car running again?
No, the console isn't working properly. I've got no idea why not.
George, this is Pearl. Get Kat to help you.
I don't know if Cat's
She knows
capable.
everything about that place.
Cat?
The cable car operator. I'm sure she's there somewhere. Find her.
Alright, we need to find Cat, boys. She must be hiding in the cupboard. Hopefully she's got big baps for no reason. Other than I like them.
There was no lock, but the door wouldn't open.
Go away!
Oh, there must be
Hello?
Fat Cat inside.
George, there's someone in there.
Are you all right in there?
Just go away.
Alright, if we give her the walkie-talkie, she might listen.
Cat, I found you a friendly voice.
How do you know my name?
Cat dear, it's me, Pearl.
Pearl? How did you get here? That's not possible.
Listen, darling, it really is me, but I'm talking on the radio. George here is a very decent guy, and you should open the door.
I'm not going to fall for that. Prove it's you.
All right. Remember we discovered we both love musicals?
Yeah? And my favourite one is?
How does it go now? Help me out. I am the very
Oh, fucking
model
Jesus.
of a modern major general.
Of information, vegetable, animal, and mineral.
I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical.
From Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very good in integral and differential calculus.
I know the scientific names of beings and homunculus.
In short, in matters, vegetable, animal, and
Fucking
mineral.
hell, we get the
I am
idea.
The very model
You
of a modern
stupid
major
slags.
general.
Oh, she's one of those
Right,
types,
only
eh?
Pearl would know that, and I trust her. Who are you?
I'm George, and this is Nico. How did you end up in a closet?
She
There were
seems
some
like she's
guys
out
with
of the
guns.
closet, if you know
They
what I
took
mean.
over the whole station. I hid in here.
We're trying to avoid them too.
I was quite surprised, you know. They never mentioned guns at the job interview.
Really? We need to use the cable car. Can you operate it?
Yeah, if the console was working, but they sabotaged it.
And there's no way to get it started?
There might be. Let me see. See that burned out fuse down there?
In the back by the prongs?
Yeah. The idiots stuck a spanner in there and blew the fuse. They wanted to make sure no one could use the cable cars. Connect those two prongs somehow, and the console should restart.
How on earth are we going to reach that?
I don't know. But don't stick your arm in there. You'll get fried.
Boys, I already know how to crackety matters. It's finally the cockroach's time to shine. So what are we doing? Lever, console, cat, who's got big tits, which is good. But it's also clearly a lesbo.
Hi, it's Cat, isn't it?
Yeah, Cat D.
Double D,
Catchy.
boys.
And you run the station?
No, this is just a summer job.
So what do you do when you aren't locked in cupboards?
I'm a designer.
I designed big
Oh.
dildos.
Hey, I
Big
was a
dildos
designer
for
once.
Bongler vaginas.
George, we're in a bit of a hurry.
Sure,
here.
stop trying to put on the moves.
I was just curious about Cat.
I was just
Yes,
curious if we
I
had enough
bet.
time to see those bangers, obviously.
How come you know about repairing consoles?
I like to know what I'm working with.
Got any ideas how I'm going to reach those prongs?
Don't you have something useful in your pocket?
I do.
Yep, most likely.
Why don't you put your hand in and get it before I accidentally toddy squeeze them myself?
So what's down there?
What is down there?
There's a little
Obviously,
chapel
it's
called
maximum
Santa Cova.
bushage.
Did those guys go down there too?
I'll go down there. That's
No, I
my
think they
job,
settled
pretty
for
much.
Closing down the cable cars.
And what about these two old slags?
How do you know Pearl?
She and Dwayne came through here this morning.
You seem like old friends.
I know. It's almost as if I'd seen her before.
Okay. Matchbox Man?
Do you like cockroaches?
No, definitely not.
Well,
This
he's
is
going to
Trevor.
save us.
He's very cute.
Please don't let him out.
Trevor's going to crackety matter. So, I also feel like he needs...
I didn't think she'd like
Oh,
that.
okay. I feel like Trevbo is going to need, like, a metallic connector on top. So I wonder if it's the paperclip.
The thought of Trevor armed with a paperclip intrigued me.
Yeah,
but I had no way to attach it to him.
Oh. She's got...
Any ideas on how to reach those prongs?
She's got chewing gum on her card. I remember.
They had some rubber gloves.
I should have asked Annette for hers.
Well, you can't take everything, George.
Okay, how do you cross... How do you cross... Oh, the jam! The jam! Easy quacks. It's the jam. It's not her, Minge.
Well, I'd done stranger things in my life. The paperclip was now all sticky.
Okay, boys. Easy quacks. Alright, I guess he's gonna die. It almost feels bad sending...
the paperclip to Trevor's back.
Sending the cockroach off
office now.
On a suicide mission, but that is life, boys. I would step on a cockroach any day of the week. Never mind. GGXD. Oh, it's here. It's the hatch, not the console. Okay, son. Off you go. You served me well by being a bit of a slag, but you're gonna die.
Trevor could help, but I couldn't just throw him in there.
Why not?
I set him down at the edge where it was safe.
Alright, get him in. Maybe, tie him up as well?
That wouldn't have worked. I needed to electrically connect the two prongs to hotwire the console.
Get that lad in the fucking thing, you mug. Why? What's the problem?
Good boy, Trevor. Good boy, Trevor.
Fuck. I thought I had fully cracked it before I had even attempted.
I needed to avoid touching anything that could give me a shock. I needed to avoid touching anything that could give me a shock.
Okay, you have said that.
There was no way I could reach that far.
Okay, how we get this slag? Oh, fucking raid of walkie, give him the walkie-talkie.
That was almost a great idea.
Trevor, I don't know, boys. I guess not. So, honestly, how do you... Oh, maybe fling a biscuit in there? Fling a biscuit all the way there? Crackety matter, boys.
Go, Trevor, go!
Quacks. Alright, he's gonna die, unfortunately, but... GG's. Oh! The game is a little bit too friendly.
Poor Trevor looked like he needed therapy, but the console was working.
No way that guy would survive a fucking schmack like that. Whatever.
The console, it's working.
Cool. I can send you down there if you want. Let me just bring the cable car up here.
Pearl and Dwayne are going to be mighty relieved.
Pearl and Dwayne, we need to get more about Cat's Double D's.
Come on, Nico. There's no time to lose.
Well, I guess there was no time to lose. Just trying to get some more information on her
As we got closer
D's.
to the face in the rock, I knew for sure that we were on the right track. It was definitely the same as the face in the painting, but with one difference. The symbol of the tabula was missing from the rock formation.
What, we got to chisel it in?
Well, here we are.
But no way to reach the face.
What about this way, you stupid bitch?
Let's have a look around. There must be a way up.
Right.
George, the chapel looks like it's been built right into the rock.
You're right. We should take a look inside.
I wonder, how old do you think the chapel is?
I'm guessing the exterior's a couple of 100 years old, but the inside, who knows? Some parts could be much older.
Oh wow, you just walked straight in. Okay, boys, full disclosure, I played this game when it first came out like 10 years ago, and I've forgotten everything.
At a guess, I would say so.
I've forgotten everything, but I know there's a puzzle coming up somewhere
Hey,
that
look, it's
gave
Pearl
me
and
full
Dwayne.
AIDS.
Come on, honey bun. Things ain't that bad.
Oh, it's Pearl and her flat
You
arm.
just don't understand. Today's been a disaster.
But
The monastery was closed. We got stuck in the cable car. And now this place is a building site.
oh, sweetie pie.
This was supposed to be the spiritual highlight of our trip, Dwayne. But the only spirit I see is that rotten turpentine over there.
Oh, heck.
Clearly, the Hendersons weren't having a great vacation.
Well, that's their problem. I don't think it's this room. I think there's another room where there's a puzzle I remember being stuck on for ages. But I don't remember the puzzle, and I don't remember the solution. I just remember it's around here. I don't think it's this room. Yeah, it's not this room. It's somewhere.
We couldn't leave now. Not when we were so close to finding the tabula.
I didn't want to leave. I just wanted to look around. I don't think it, like I said, I don't think it's this room. However, we are getting close to getting properly stuck, I would assume.
It was a stone carving showing a kneeling figure.
Anyway, we'll handle that next time.
It was an old crank handle.
We'll handle it next time because it's almost time to finish. Jesus was black the whole time, Lance!
A statue of the Madonna and Child watched over the chapel.
What's in the recess?
There was a recess in the wall with a Latin word carved above it. Puritas, purity. I'd seen that word before somewhere.
It was on my first girlfriend's chastity belt before I crackety met her with a frying
An old
pan.
candelabra hung from the ceiling.
Okay, I imagine you'd pull this down and that comes down. Builder's mug.
An empty, coffee-stained mug had been left by the altar.
You don't want to take it? That looks like it opens.
A modern plaster altar had been built against the rock. It was an empty mug.
No, not interested. Are those coins on the floor? Nope. Okay, boys.
Wood shavings. This was one building site that needed Mr. Tidy. They smelt exotic.
I think he's actually just getting a whiff of her minge. I've never seen anyone think wood shavings were exotic before. Oil
a
drum.
battered oil drum had been tucked into the scaffolding.
Okay, boys. I don't really want to start a dialogue with that old bitch. You know, that's why I'm looking at everything except that. She did mention the turpentine, so I assume I'll take that. But I don't know what I'm doing with it. A fire extinguisher.
A fire extinguisher.
On her fat ass.
With all these lighted candles, seemed like a sensible precaution.
Okay, what else? A couple of
paint
paint
can
tins.
was hanging from a piece of wood. It looked just like its neighbor.
Scaffold and pull it down for the memes.
The scaffolding was a little loose.
Oh, we're gonna smash it up, but up for no reason.
Everything rattled. It made a surprisingly dulcet noise.
Okay. I guess that's fine. Oil drum.
It produced
Oh
a dull
God.
sound when I wrapped my
Are we
knuckle
gonna have
against
to do a fucking music puzzle? This looks like you have to make a band.
It produced a dull sound.
Oh my days. Uh-oh, anyone know how to read what that is? Hammer.
They didn't go together.
Mason's hammer. Am I really going to have to make this song?
It wasn't exactly a note, but using the hammer was a great idea.
Okay. We are going to have to make a song. I mean, I'm solving puzzles without even knowing the reason, which is classic point and clicks. Like I said, I'm certain that this isn't the puzzle that balls me up. But it does seem very hard. So you get the full... This guy is like whistling the tune. And I assume that once you play it, she'll be like, oh my god, now I remember the tune. It gives me the horn, or something like that.
B, if I wasn't mistaken.
Okay. It is a shame I can't read what is going on.
G.
B, G.
A.
A.
That sounded like an A.
Also an A.
That didn't sound right. Not a pleasant sound.
Alright, so that doesn't make a sound. Fire extinguisher, oil drum. Well, there's only 3 things that make noise then. Either way...
Well, that was fun.
I don't know, maybe this is the puzzle, because that seems fucking shit. Let me talk to this bitch, and then we can call it a day.
Pearl.
Shh. She doesn't want to be disturbed.
Great to see you again, Mr. Henderson.
Great to see you too, George. Great work back there with the cable car.
Is Pearl okay?
I wish. I'm afraid we're having one of those days where everything goes wrong.
Tell me about it.
This is literally DSP and Cat now I see it. Great big fat bitch, man in his shorts. He hasn't got a goatee, but he's got a weak chin. He's already hit the Gunner's glasses thing, though.
Is there anything we can do for Pearl?
Yeah, I sure as hell hope so, George. She's been planning and researching this trip for years. Our little pilgrimage. And Santa Cova Chapel here was the cherry on the cake. Not a thing she don't know about this place. Madonna, blah, blah, blah. Chapel built in, yada, yada, yada.
Alright, so she's
Santa
got all the number
Cova's
wangs.
very own walking encyclopedia. Well, weeping encyclopedia, I should say.
He's got all the information we need, but do I actually need any
What
information?
have you been up to since we last met in Quaramonte?
Well, there was that little sideshow in Rome, but we can't talk about that. You know why, George.
I do? I do.
Why?
Top secret.
Need to know, Nico. Dwayne is, snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No way, honey. A snoozer's at least 2 pay grades up from a sleeper. So I hear. Anyway, I don't believe I've had the pleasure, Miss,
Nicole Collar. Call me Nico.
Well, how's about that? So this is the beautiful Nico. No wonder you've been hiding her away from me, Georgie boy.
Gosh, no,
It's lovely to finally meet you too,
busted
Mr.
telling his
Henderson.
mate about how he wants to bang his friends.
George has told me so much about you.
Oh, call me Dwayne, my dear. And let me assure you of one thing. Everything you've heard is quite possibly true.
Dwayne was loud, large, and short-sighted, but boy, was he a charmer.
Not quite DSP then.
So what brings you to Santa Cova?
Pearl's idea from the get-go. Ever since the unfortunate car accident back home, she's been scouring those pilgrimage brochures. Gotta be full of wonder and life-changing imagery. Got to have penance potential. Got to offer a real spiritual experience.
A real
Well, I'm sure this place will be very spiritual once it's finished.
If the chapel is not what she expected, how about the monastery?
Hot dog, no. That place is for tourists, not pilgrims.
You said she expected a spiritual experience?
No, that's what the brochure promised. Pilgrimages, little monk fellas, singing, shafts of light, the whole shebang.
Smells, bells, and heavenly lights.
Yeah, that's what the lady wanted. Oh, excuse me. Pearl needs me. There, dear.
Pearl could be a mine of information about the chapel, if we could just cheer her up.
Alright, so for sure, the way to cheer Pearl up is to play the fucking tune he keeps singing. But I can't read that. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's what... I still don't think that this puzzle is the one that caused me AIDS. Anyway, let's try and talk to her.
Pearl.
Shh. She doesn't want to be disturbed.
Okay.
Hi, Dwayne.
Hey, George.
Yeah, we just had a talk. Oh, fucking hell.
Hey, that tune you were whistling earlier, it sounded familiar.
Oh, it's Schubert's Ave Maria. In our courting days, me and Pearl used to hang out with the Campanology Society. It was Pearl's favorite.
Alright, we gotta bang Ave Maria on some pots, but I don't know how.
Did you see the Black Madonna?
Oh, you betcha. She's the little lady we came to see, though Pearl's in too much of a state to even look at her.
Okay, boys.
He probably wouldn't care.
What are we doing with the turpentine? Alright, Ave Maria. Anybody know the first four notes?
Me,
or whatever it
Pearl
is?
needs me.
Beep, 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 beep.
There, dear.
Yeah, I can't read the fucking wanks. So we're just gonna have to figure it out.
The view over the valley was spectacular.
Spectacular, boys. Alright. I don't know what else. It must be...
The scaffolding was a little loose. Everything rattled. It made a surprisingly dulcet noise.
Is that how you end, I wonder?
Never in a month of Sundays.
Alright.
I needed a better idea.
D. I mean, I don't even know where you start. Alright, well, I'll have a couple of goes. 1:30 is an hour and a half later than I said I would play, but that's literally the end. Nah, that's too high.
The hammer produced a promising sound. Wrong.
Nope. Maybe there aren't enough notes anyway. That sounds like it might be first. Oh, he says.
A.
No, that doesn't sound right.
What are you up to?
Look, I made a Churchenspiel.
I wonder if she'll tell me
Well,
the notes.
that was fun.
Nope. Fucking bitch. Is it cheating if I go online and look at what the notes
Nico.
are?
So what did you mean by smells, bells, and heavenly lights?
I'm talking about the authentic church experience.
Oh, I see. Smells, bells, and heavenly lights.
Oh, I see now, boys. Maybe we need to give her the experience of a spiritual pubes.
Got any ideas for smells?
Have you found any incense?
No, but I found some
Church
shit on the
smells
floor.
don't get much more authentic than incense.
Okay, boys. Smells, bells, and something else. What did she say? Wanks. I don't know. So we'll set this on fire.
That wouldn't work.
I mean, I don't believe you. It definitely does work.
My mother always said cleanliness is next to godliness.
Alright, I can solve a lot of it except the tune, I think. So we can light this, presumably. So that's heavenly light.
I lit the candles on the candelabra.
Okay, that looks pretty good, to be fair. Okay. Maybe put the shavings in the mug and set the mug on fire.
I put the shavings in the mug.
Easy quench.
I lit the shavings. They smelled not completely unlike sandalwood. The shavings were slowly burning inside the mug. The shavings were slowly burning
All right, well
inside the mug.
yeah, that's done. So it's just the fucking bells. Oh dear, it's the I still don't think this is the problem puzzle. Because I've solved half of it. I just need to get the notes in order.
Tools.
There's only 3 things to hit though. It doesn't sound like it's right.
Candles could be heavenly. But Pearl had already claimed this little oasis of spirituality as her own. I needed something more striking to get her attention.
Alright, maybe she'll move now then.
Pearl.
Shh. She doesn't want to be disturbed.
Hi, Dwayne.
Hey, George.
I mean, we set the thing up, you bitch.
How's...
She's pretty upset, George.
Well, maybe she just needs a hug.
Is that the best you got? The last time she was in a mood like this, I tried the old hug routine.
Didn't go well?
I still have the scars, not just the mental ones.
Okay.
How you holding up?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. Pearl, on the other hand.
What can you tell me about Santa Cova?
Nothing. She's the
Well,
expert.
Pearl's the expert, not me.
Yeah.
She knows everything there is to know about this chapel.
Okay.
What were you whistling again?
Give me the
No,
notes.
it's Schubert's Ave Maria.
Give me the notes, you shit stain. Fucking rubber dicks. So is it cheating if I go online and look at the notes?
Pearl needs me.
You think that's cheating, boys? Because otherwise we're just going to be smacking this thing all day.
It was rickety scaffolding cluttered with tools and supplies.
So why doesn't he do something with the scaffolding? It seems weird. Turpentine. On what?
That wouldn't make any sense.
What would the turpentine actually be used for?
That wasn't worth trying.
How about we desecrate a secret artifact? For the memes, obviously.
I didn't really want to desecrate.
He said literally what I said. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes.
I needed a better idea.
Okay. What can we do? Oh boy. It must just be the tune. That's the last thing. I don't even know what note it is to start. That's the problem. D, 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 D. So D. I mean, he tells me the notes, but they still don't help. You know, I'm not a musical man. I'm a tabs man.
The hammer produced a promising sound. G.
I don't know. Does it start with a G?
A.
That's higher, surely.
A.
EADG is how I remember the strings. But there's not enough notes.
B. A. A. G. B. A.
I think I'm missing a note as well.
G. A.
No, I don't think that's right.
G.
I think there's a note missing. D, 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 D. There's 3, and I've only got... there's 3 here. That sounds like
G.
the start, right? I think.
A.
Maybe not. Maybe that's the start.
A. A. A.
Same octave.
A.
That's just too high.
G. G. B. A. G.
Okay, that was very close. I just need to get the start right. So the ending is definitely...
A. A. B. A. G.
So that's the end, I think. D, D, D. So, so let's work backwards. If it's D, 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 how does it start? D, 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 D. It can't be the same 3 times in a row. D, 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 D. D, 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 D. So this is definitely the end.
B. A. G.
B-A-G. So it ends with a bag. But how do we show that? All right, I'm gonna listen to.
That was fun.
I'm gonna see the thing and see if I can get the notes, the tips from the notes. If only I could read a tab like an actual musician. I can't read sheet music though. Nobody can. Sing it, you bitch! Oh my god, he's gone full quacks on me. What the fuck, boys? He has absolutely gone full tight mouth McGee. I still think there's a fucking song missing, a note missing. Like, why does he shake the scaffolding?
It was rickety scaffolding cluttered with tools and supplies.
I feel like something's gonna fall off. Maybe I put the turpentine back on the shelf. Oh, maybe I fill one of these paint cans and it sounds different. Maybe, boys.
It produced a dull sound.
Okay, boys. Let's see.
I poured the turpentine.
Ha ha ha! Boys, we might be able to shatter the matter now. I am very, very good at magic. Unfortunately, we are still going to have to solve it. So these are the last notes, I'm certain.
The hammer.
So these
produced
should
a
sound
promising
different now.
sound. An F sharp.
All right, well that's definitely not. That's it. That's how it's changed.
B. A.
So that's the end.
G.
Do 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 do.
F sharp.
No, that's not how it starts. So that must be how it starts.
G. F sharp.
Yeah.
A.
No. Okay.
That wasn't quite
Ha ha! Yep. I see. I'm getting it now.
G. F sharp.
Nope.
No, that wasn't quite right.
Do do do.
B.
Okay. So starts here.
G. F sharp. G. A.
No.
That wasn't it.
Okay, this is solved. We've done it.
G. F sharp. G. B. F
Oh,
sharp.
the fucking shit. Okay, I got it, I got it, boys.
G. F sharp. G.
Was it this? Or was it this?
A.
No, fuck.
That wasn't it.
I've still got it though, don't worry.
G. F sharp. G. B. A. G. I had it.
Nailed it.
It was the tune Dwayne was humming.
Josh, that's Ave Maria. Let me have a go.
Alright, now again, proper Jamaican drums going. Proper steel pipes. Where's she getting the fucking keyboard from? Unbelievable Siege.
Wow. You really nailed that, Nico.
Yep, this mop really is pretty special. Leave this to me.
Alright, there she goes. Wow, I'm going to carry on then. Only until the end of this little scene. But I knew I could shatter that matter, boys. Vice Admiral Jean said, I used to be able to read sheet music when we had to learn the recorder at school. Well, we never had to do any musical bollocks. I couldn't tell you the difference between an A and a C. Even though I can play the bass like an absolute demon.
Want to be
if that demon's arms were cut
Hi,
off.
Dwayne.
Hey, George.
What up, Dwayne? We shattered the matter.
What were you whistling again?
Oh, it's Schubert's Ave Maria.
Yeah, well, this girl can bang it. Why isn't she playing it?
How's Pearl doing?
She's still pretty upset. Wait, is that Ave Maria? Pearl's favorite.
Alright, she's going to come around.
How you holding up?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. Pearl, on the other hand.
What can you tell me about Santa Cova?
Well, Pearl.
How is that? Well, there must be another thing that we've missed.
Everything there is to know about this chapel.
Bells, smells, and something else. We've got the smells, surely. And Heavenly Light. That was the last one. That's not it, somehow.
I thought maybe a squirt of Brett might cheer her up.
Very considerate of you, George, but Pearl prefers a flowery scent.
Alright, maybe he didn't want to pick up the thing, though. Smash him on his fucking head.
I was sure he didn't want to see it. He probably wouldn't care.
Okay. I mean, that was the hardest part, I would assume.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Pearl needs me.
Okay, boys. Maybe I made a mistake putting the shit in the builder's mug. Maybe I was supposed to put it over here. Because that surely is all three parts. Hells, bells, and something else. Alright, maybe I put it in the candles, and that's enough.
That was almost a great idea. Almost.
That's literally the same idea you had on the other side of the room, you shitface. What are we missing then? What are we missing? It was surely the song. Let me speak to Nico and her sexy tits again.
Nico? Poor Pearl.
She's in quite a state. If we're going to find the
She looks
tabula,
quite a state.
her knowledge is key.
So, all our hopes are pinned on an American tourist.
I pin my hopes on an American tourist all the time.
Classic memes.
How come your Ave Maria sounds so much better than mine?
Catholic upbringing.
What should I do about the lights?
I don't know.
I don't know, fuck it.
But
Why
the
don't
Black
you figure it out?
Madonna is the most exceptional relic here. Maybe we could highlight her somehow.
Alright. Maybe
found a
I just
statue over
lower
there.
the things.
A Black Madonna.
Great. What did you find out about it?
That's all I got.
Well, it's not a lot to go on.
Okay, I think maybe this isn't solved. The lights. I thought just lighting the candles would be enough. But it might... Ah, the recess! Put the light in the recess and it might... Shit.
That wasn't worth trying.
Fuck off. Fucking arsehole. Medallion in the recess?
That was almost a great idea.
Okay, so close to the end. I can almost smell the AIDS. So, what can we put on here? Maybe it's this. Just go straight on it.
I rested the side mirror precariously on the candelabra.
Easy quacks, boys. Oh, you fucking bellend. He did say it was precarious. Alright, how are we going to stick this on? With some string?
That wouldn't work.
Mm-hmm. Okay, boys. So, side mirror on the candelabra.
I rested the side mirror precariously on the candelabra.
I mean, it wouldn't create enough of a shaft of light anyway.
I secured the mirror in place with some yarn.
Alright, fuck it. I
That
guess
should
it's
do the
right.
trick.
I guess that's right, lads. Look at that.
Was something. The light from the candelabra spilled over the Black Madonna like waves of spiritual goodness in candle form.
Alright, that should be everything then. We got the... Unless it's run out, the builder's mug.
There were some ashes at the bottom of the mug.
Okay, they've run out.
For a second, I pondered my own mortality. But there's a time and a place, and this wasn't it.
Okay, we got to do all the things at once, I presume.
I put the shavings in the mug.
Okay, boys.
I lit the shavings. They smelled not completely unlike sandalwood.
Alright.
The shavings were slowly burning inside the mug.
Now, that's 2 of the 3, and the third one is this, so that should be easy quick, Slanch. As long as she actually knows to start playing.
Pearl.
Shh. She doesn't want to be disturbed.
Hi, Dwayne.
Fucking elf.
Hey, George.
What were you whistling again?
Oh, it's Schubert's Ave Maria.
Yeah, we know.
How's Pearl doing?
She seems to be feeling a bit better. Ave Maria, the way the light falls on the Madonna. Maybe this place isn't so bad after all.
Oh man, the fucking shavings must be wrong then.
Oh, excuse me. Pearl needs me.
No! This has to be right.
There, dear.
But he only mentioned 2. He didn't mention the smell.
Shh.
Hi, Dwayne.
Oh, fuck it.
Hey, George.
Alright, how do I get the smell over here?
Oh, excuse
Fuck all of you fat bastards. Alright, it's... I mean, he doesn't want to pick up the mug, which is odd. Maybe they don't last long enough. He won't pick it up, though.
There were some ashes at the bottom of the mug. For a second, I That wasn't worth trying.
There's nothing that's going to help except... Alright. I'm going to do this as quickly as possible, and if it's not right, we'll figure it out next time. How would you get... I'm going to try and put some ashes closer to her as well.
I didn't want to disturb Pearl.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to disturb Pearl.
I wonder if it's something else. Aha!
I sprayed the shavings with Brett. Delightful.
Okay, now maybe they smell differently. Okay, boys. Now it might be a time for cracking Demeters. He did say they smelled like sandalwood, and now they might smell like something else. Okay.
I put the scented shavings in the mug.
Alright. Is this gonna be enough, boys, to shatter Demeter?
I lit the scented shavings. A sweet aroma started to fill the room.
Oh, this could be the GG's, lads.
Pumpkin? Oh my!
What?
The sound of angels, the lights of heaven, the smell of piety, and...
Yes?
the Madonna, I do believe. Tears. She's crying, Dwayne! The Madonna's crying. Father, son, little Timmy. Wrong side of the road. Not my fault. The broken leg.
Boys, we shatter Demeter.
Forgive me, poor Timmy.
Oh, Pearl, my precious, you're such a sensitive soul.
Well, now that's done. I feel my soul's floating on air. We can get on with our pilgrimage, Dwayne.
Just another 1,000 clicks to go.
Pearl was back to her usual cheery self.
Beautiful. Alright. I guess we got questions to ask her about the cathedral, but that's it for another day. How far are we into the game now? Up to 70%, do you think, boys? 78. Almost cracking Demeters. Almost time to shatter Demeter. But like I said, I remember the only puzzles that really get to me in point and clicks are standalone puzzles. Like, you know, twist one wheel, another wheel twists, and you gotta line them all up. Like, not an actual combined puzzly thing. I'm not looking forward to that when it comes around, but whatever. We might all be dead by then. But I feel a lot less likely that World War III is going to blow us up, which is good. But until next time, Lance, we might have to play Magic because it's shit, but whatever. Have a good rest of the evening, and I'll see you next time when Jesus comes across.